over here. Where is it? Down there, down there. Right. Here we were kind of finding out what Elissa is doing, or at least a bit of background. We also found out that Elissa was basically replaced with Zangor as the commander of Uria on Erdir. And before that, in Dark Sea, we fought against, well, the forces of the Chaos Citadel above ground. But well, that was kinda easy. We did. The interesting thing was that we picked up a Naiad. I have no idea what the name is. She has one, but I kinda forgot. And we have Durvan also showed up with forces from Northern Country to support us. So that's also nice. And we got this useful trade for the fairies, which is kinda why I am playing what's it called? The Tinkerbell meter to begin with. But yeah. Now it is kinda unclear if we are gonna stick around with Elissa, or if we are going back to Anya, who was supposed to bring the fight to the Chaos Citadel. And yeah, the only way to find out, well, it is to check it out. So let's see. So Destiny, Part 1, Scenario 8B. So, obviously, it's Anya and the others, but let's see what they're gonna do. I'm not sure this is a good idea. This fortress is key to the defense of the Kalari region and guards an entrance to the underground complex. If we intend to assist Ilinia... I know. It just seems such a contrived plan. Do we have any idea who controls it at this particular time? No. Dorvin is meeting with us again soon. Let us not waste any more of his time. Fair enough. So defeat all enemy leaders to seize the keep. And let's do it like Dorvin is over there. We are both outside of the Chaos Fortress right now. And whoa, is this sensitive? And yeah. And we have not yet met up. And by the way, the Naiad is called Daera. That's her name. There's also Igor, of course. That thing. Are those human bodies protruding from it? Uria is feared for the habit of decorating her various temples and fortresses on Inferno with those who foolishly dare to stand up against her. Long ago, she realized that torturing and killing rebels was not enough to make an example. So she began to use her life force in more creative ways. She revels in inflicting unending pain to others, and so does her fist. So the fist is Zangor, the voice is Argon, and the fire is Elissa. The voice used his words to control the forces of chaos, and the fire used subtlety. While torture and bloodshed have been a common instrument for all three emissaries, Zangor has opted for the unrestrained brutality that had previously marked his reign over the declining shapeshifters on Uvatar and the children of Shahel on Irdia. Since he lacks the special connections with the three that Uria does have, he is limited to the possibilities offered by the technology Chaos has already appropriated for imitating her perverse creations. Unfortunately for his innocent victims, their fate is not any less terrifying or irreversible. So yeah, basically that's what this turret is. Like, let's read the description. Yeah, we have already read it, so let's not reread it. By the way, what I kinda never did is read the description from Anya, so let's do this right now. since there's no viewer yet, so it's not too terrible. In the largest and densest forests of Uria, it is possible to find some of the most elusive and fascinating surface creatures, such as roses and forest fairies. However, a particular kind of fairy beings has always remained relatively unknown by outsiders and denizens of the forest alike. The mysterious fairies of the darkness hide away from any form of civilization, dwelling in some of the most dangerous locations. Their rumored natural mastery of the shadows often leads the uneducated to liken them to necromancers, even though there is no recorded evidence of any involvement of their kind with such magic. So that was the Dusk Fairy, then the Night Nymph. It is said that the Dark Fairy's secluded lives in hazardous environments has led them to lose any kind of empathy towards those who are not of their kind. Many fables revolve around men who are lured into following these beautiful temptresses to their homes, never to be seen again. And the Nightshade Fairy? Many stories tell of unfortunate young men who wandered into the deep forest at night, and by chance laid their eyes upon a beautiful night nymph. Although a few were sufficiently prudent to immediately flee back to their brightly lit homes instead of approaching the otherworldly maiden, they were often confronted and abducted in their way out. Combined with the remarkable mastery of the arcane flame of darkness, the rumored abilities of these fairies to teleport between distant places at will would turn them into fearsome enemies. That is, if they were ever to abandon their natural environment. So yeah, and the Naiad, of course. Like, she is truly one of a kind. Wild fairies of the deep forests, Hamadryads and Oreads are best known for how little anyone knows about them. The elusive nature of the water fairies, known as Naiads, manages to surpass them all by a large margin. Even though they are known to share the natural habitat with other sapient river and sea creatures such as merfolk and nagar, those have very little additional information to offer. It is thought that Naiads possess some form of shape-shifting that enables them to blend into the water and remain undetected by all except those well-versed in fairy magic. The exceedingly few recorded instances of certain Naiad encounters suggest that they are solitary nymphs that never make contact with anyone, even fairies, except as messengers of nature in times when the very existence of Uri is at stake. And even then they leave as suddenly as they appear without ever taking sides in armed conflicts. That said, some have suggested that they may occasionally take matters into their own hands by causing otherwise unexplained weather occurrences near bodies of water, especially in the open ocean. But yeah. Then let's throw my army at them. So we've got a lot of mermaid people, but we're not gonna use any of them because, well, they are not fairies. By the way, Luna, like the moon, Electra, I think those are Greek references. Like Katmos is, I think, like Paulus and Katmos, I'm not sure. And High Snufkin and so. Like Merfolk. Where are the rest of them? Orion? I think that's a star grouping. Anyway, let's actually recall my units. Like, where's Überlinie? Überlinie is here. Like, 85 hit points. Whoa. Then Marenko, Cat Begamot, Shrek Slayer. So MS Blue and Yo Tender. Okay, and the rest of them is not named. But that's not too terrible. Actually, whoa, I do not have enough villages to support this kind of spending. Let's not do that actually. So yeah, I can recruit demons and saurians, and trolls. But since I don't have the money, since I'm playing fairies only, obviously I can't really get them. So he does not have such restrictions, since he has no fairies available to begin with. So let's go strong. Like I've got a Guardian, Slayer. So one of every kind is basically the goal. Then this one, this one, this one, and this one. Right, the spear people are already maxed out. Or are on the way to be maxed out. Then a Wolf Rider. Yeah, need one more Wolf Rider. So I have a Pillager. Then I think that's pretty much all of my recruit list. Oh right, I can recruit the Fox and so on. But yeah, I don't have the villages to support this, so let's not do that. I'm in the minus, so I need that village first. And for now, I just have to progress deeper into this place, slowly but surely. Especially since there's quite a number of guards, which I do not want to trigger instantly or something like that. What is also something to be observed. I'm not actually gonna rush into there. I'm gonna fight them here, so I can fight the greatest number of enemies possible at a time. I'm concerned that sooner or later we are going to have to face against the Storm Sisters. We are rather ill-prepared for such a confrontation, but there's no helping it. Oh, who are they? Zangor's loyal enforcers. Regrettably, they are from my own clan. We had different ideas as to how to handle Zangor's wiser power. They opted to side with him, pledging their assassin skills to his service in order to ensure that my fellow Stormkind and others do not step out of line. Shortly before battle, I received reports indicating that they are roaming the skies of Kalari Central, hunting down anyone suspected of rebellious conduct. I imagine your ad is quite highly priced right now. Yes, it is. I'm expecting them to be awaiting us in the fortress keep. Bah, we will make short work of them, for sure. So let's take this one down first. Basically, so do not have to deal with them later. So I can't quite reach there, that's a shame. But I can totally give myself some bonus resistances there. Oh, by the way, notice that I do not have any healers at all available, which sucks, but is manageable. The most we can do is pat them out of their misery. Boom. Anyway, actually, yep, this is no healer or anything. Okay, but I can totally move her there to just regenerate. Okay. Right. So yeah, for now, nothing is happening? Yeah, nothing happens because I still just have to wait for them to turn up, and that's gonna take a bit. Rude. Then first of all, yep. Second of all, over there. Third of all, wait, do they? Nope, they do not get anything out of this. In that case... Huh. No, I'm gonna take this line instead of something further out. Then... Yep. And yep. And some support for over there, I guess. Yeah, this should work, I think. Then I kinda have to reinforce this place. And this, and that might work. For now. Actually, let's do it like this too. Ouch. That could have gone wrong easily. That's not good. But happens. So, time to go on the offensive there. Preferably giving her the kill. Didn't quite work out. And yeah, let's wait beyond that. Let's just wait. Then obviously taking this one down first would be prudent and smart. So I'm gonna try that. And it worked like a charm. Then this one. Like, this is the perfect place for a level 1 unit because only one unit can attack at once. So they have the best chance surviving there. Anya is like, even if they can sort of kill her, she would they can kill her twice, which would be necessary to get through her abscond ability. Kinda had trouble there figuring out how that thing is called. So there are only 2 enemy leaders. See, there's some other enemies there, but nothing for now. And Anya, get back there. So yeah, and of course I'm gonna focus this guy till he's level 2. And I want to see him gone. I'm actually gonna move back there because I want Aegir to get there. And the way it is right now, that's of course not really possible. So, wouldn't level up, but this one will. Boom. So yeah, that way I can guarantee that he's full health when the attack comes. Which is overkill, but better safe than sorry, like, not there because that was not safe at all. Close. So let's just beat this one up, I guess. No, like I can't really move her there because it would be so hard of the waste of the village. So let's do this instead. Then this one has to die, so Aegir can get over there. Or actually, like this. That's nice. Also, he kinda needs a break. Also, and walking corpses are always quite useful. Then, whoops, why did I send this one back so far? That was not necessary. And give these guys just some XP, I guess. No, this was not planned, and no thanks. No, that was really dumb of me. Then again, first of all destroy this one, this is easy enough, and then send someone there who can actually survive when he gets hit with this much damage. Like the key is not to avoid getting hit, but to be able to soak the damage up. You know, Anya, I think I'm finally getting used to the wolves. Granted, I'm still not keen on their awful breath. See? It's not all that bad once you get to know them. Yeah, sure. I still wish Willow would stop stalking me, especially since half of the time that goblin follows. He's in desperate need of a bath, that guy. To be fair, I haven't bathed in a while either, and you don't seem to mind. I mean, it's not the same, Besides, you're surely going to do it as soon as you get a chance. Unlike him. You're saying that's only because he's a goblin, aren't you? Oh yeah, that's kinda not nice of him. She's right about that. Kinda sad. Boom. So yeah, there's actually not that many enemies to face here. But it's not really a reason to complain. It's nice, and the Guardians are gonna make it hard enough anyway. So really, it's only so doable right now because I'm not rushing in like an idiot, or like someone who thinks he's OP or something like that, and instead taking my time to grind him down before I move on to the guards. We're gonna be a real nuisance. So, and by the way, I really like how Iris made sure that Igor is not just around, but is also actively included in what's happening, in how the people are interacting, and that's really nice, you know? Like he's not just around, he actually makes an impact on how people interact with each other. Die? Oh, this was not smart. Like, this would have been perfect to take out this one without any chance of retaliation. But yeah, instead I kinda forgot and used it for this instead. Okay, so there's gonna be a constant stream of reinforcements, but nothing serious. Nothing in the league of those guys, of the actual guards. And these guys I can easily handle, which I can prove in a moment, pretty much. First of all, let's block. It is the Lady of Light's apprentice and a Stormkind renegade. Oh well, seeing as how the Fist has his own plans for the woe-spawn wench, I may as well content myself with the corpses of these two as my trophies. What the hell? Dude! It's kind of rude. Also kind of it's not a nice picture he's painting there. But yeah, the Chaos Forces in general have not exactly been the friendliest ones around so far. Okay, so these guys are really hesitant regarding attacking me. Just, I guess it is honestly confusing me, but it's kind of nice as well. Ooh, a fire dancer. Those guys are insane. 11 damage off. 45, okay. That's a nice mitigation of the damage they can deal. Like, whoa. Actually, how much? Plus 20%? Ah, how is this one only an... Alright, she has a base of... how much? 35% resistance, and that's kinda gonna take in there for the calculation, basically. Even though it's not exactly the number that's true for all of them. First of all, that's a nice... Like, having him around as a scout is really nice, because it's something I usually lack in this situation. Okay, just wait for the retaliation. And yeah. Lucky. Like very lucky. 12 damage on melee is not a joke. It wouldn't have killed me, but it would have been really annoying. That's for sure. And why wouldn't have it killed me or even scared me? Because, well, Narurenko instantly leveled up upon getting attacked by him. So yeah, not exactly much of a chance to getting damage that carries over. So what's the other stuff I can have? Okay, this needs strength 4 before I can get there. Soon. And let's punch through these guys as well. Okay, and did one slowed, so that's nice. Then I'm gonna kinda ignore this fire dancer right now, because I could kill him, but I can't make any use of the XP. At least not with the kind of army I have. So that would be a waste. That I'm gonna risk this guy, and he instantly levels up because that enemy is just so damn high leveled. Okay, and yep. Like no villages, no healers means more of a downtime for my units. As you can see, and for example, will not remove poison, that's not good. Guess I can deal with that. So yeah, to be exact, there's one enemy leader over there, not so important, but I have to take them down, and then there is still a main enemy leader down there, which will take a bit more effort, and who's... Yeah, he's gonna take more effort, that's for sure. Then let's advance on this one. Like sure, that's not important, but he's still plenty of well-girded, so there's that. Nope, certainly not. So I have to focus on taking them out, and can just do it with like one or two units. The girls would just take me apart if I tried that. So slowly baiting them out, one by one. Okay, they are kinda not planning to actually fight me, which is bad for me. So I have to think of something different. You're messing with the wrong crowd, little fairy. You should consider returning to whatever putrid bog you came from before you get hurt. Like, dude. Why? He's kinda toxic. Like seriously. Yes. Let's grab some XP. And it's kind of funny how he throws those barbs at me one by one as I get closer to him and endanger him more and more. Like, why say it like this when you're getting trashed? Why not like do it as a strong opener and try to drop my morale instead? Like it really sounds like he's getting scared, or at least as if he has to try to keep up his confidence, to hold up morale. Okay, and they are still not attacking me. Like, damn it, guys! I need something to work with here. Oh, snap. Like, let's see if Übererlinger can totally take this out. I ideally hope so. those are really nice resistances, but on Arcane it's still pretty weak, honestly. Those guys should be enough to take them down. And actually I kinda should have sent Kron over there. He had the best odds tanking the hell out of this. I'm moving him over there because there are a couple of villages that are going to be available there pretty soon. Then let's move there and there, I guess. Damn it. Okay, now they finally attack. And they go... Okay, they're just scared of my fire spirits. I can live with that. Kinda surprising, but I can totally live with that. Then they are not necessary anymore. I totally have a one. Actually, I kinda still need this one. Because these guys have trouble dealing damage to it. Then, okay, so yeah, here you see what I mean with he's pretty well girded. Level 3 unit. Wait, really? This guy is named Kim? That's nice, but I thought they're not supposed to have names. I'm gonna ask that one. Okay, then let's move on. This is the Feirelim's Garden, apparently. Okay, there's another Demon Stormtide, and no thanks, I'm not gonna tangle with them instantly. I'm gonna need a bit more time than that. Actually, why do I still block the village there? She can totally heal up over there. Whoops. That's something I've overlooked and which is kinda bad to overlook. And hi Chickadee, and thanks for the encouragement. We basically just dropped by to say they supposed to. And sorry for the screenshot, but like a serpent messenger called Kim is kinda threw me for a loop there. And if they're supposed to have a name, that's great. So as for explanation of the context, I sent her this screenshot of whether they are supposed to have a name, and she was kinda not amused. Because I am a bit trigger happy in regards to reporting stuff. Actually, what I wonder is where you're saying I'm doing a good job in regarding to streaming, or regarding how I'm advancing in the scenario, or in the campaign overall. Just wondering. Then let's speed up this one. Nicely done. Then one more village, and he's... Actually, let's... No, I'm gonna do it like this. Then... Funny. Okay, so the answer is yes. So basically, probably both. Like both the campaign, both streaming. And let's go on. Then these guys are not as aggressive as I would hope with advancing on me, so I kinda have to help them out with killing them, which is a shame, but at least Anya is like has the abscond ability, so this makes a lot of stuff easier. Also, let's scout a bit more. Okay. Hey, I've got a silver shield. Level 3 unit. Then actually, did I have a named unit? Oh, damn, I kinda forgot to recall this Kara Shadow. Like, it totally slipped my mind that I have named units for the Northern forces as well. But I can do something about it soon. Whoa, this guy actually attacks me? Bold. Dump, but pretty bold indeed. First of all, get rid of this one. Then Kron doesn't like the full-mouthed human and his annoying blast stick. Just what do you think you are doing with that ridiculous hammer? I would say he's trying to stomp you to death. And he did a pretty good job there. You should have returned to whatever filthy cavern you crawled out from. Damn you, miserable fairy-born creature! And he died. Boom. That disgusting human filth could not possibly be the commander of this fortress alone. We are to enter the keep and locate a true leader. As you say it, then, but we should make this quick. I'll lead the way. So, find the castellan, the actual leader of the castle, the fortress, whatever. But yeah, let's do that. So, what's my resistance to cold? Not as great as I would like it to be. So I'm just gonna see if I can let Anya soak up all that damage there. Oh, that's not viable. Let's keep going. Aegir is kinda out of the combat for now. Still needs way too long to heal. Let's bring Descarachado along because he named a unit, so he deserves to be brought along. Okay. So she's still pretty powerful, so the normal units kinda shy away from attacking her. Which is fair and not a problem for me, actually, Boon. So those two can't deal that much damage to me, like, still quite a bit honestly, but not as much. So I won't have trouble dealing with them. At least I think so, unless I messed up something. Okay, there's another protector drone. There's obviously the way I have to go because the door opened. And the rest of them. Okay. And I was about to say that everyone has positive income now, but because I recalled Descarachado there, that's no longer true, sadly. So damn it. Ooh, 16 times 4 damage, that's a lot. I literally do not have any more units to level up. At least not in reach, which is a nuisance. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me as well. Okay, then let's burn this one to the ground. That's not exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I was totally hoping for them to survive and so Anya could finish them off. Obviously that didn't quite work. And let's go to more of this place. There's ray blades, couple of them. Nothing too serious actually. They are not really a threat. Threat? Threat. Yeah, that's the right word. Juggling. Then let's continue. First of all, I'm gonna attack this one. They are usually gonna attack back, which makes it pretty easy to take them out. Yeah, that part is just nice. Let's keep moving. See, that's what I mean. And since you're guaranteed to hit them, you are gonna bring them their health down, way down. Okay, so did quite as planned. Like, I expected her to, well, kill that one, or at least I hoped so. Didn't work out, whatever. anyway, let's go for a bit more. Those guys really need the XP that they can gain there. Can sort of just... Like most of the units on the battlefield right now are here so they can collect XP. No, because they're named units. But since I've got a couple of that could gain, stand to gain some XP right now, I'm gonna give them some. And the rest of them just here. So yeah, what I was basically saying, some of them are just there to feed kills to others. And when there's no such chance to do something, they're pretty much just gonna stand around a bit. Okay. This one because they what's it called? Yeah, they are not max leveled. No, they are loyal. That's why I focus on leveling them up instead of some other unit. There's plenty of them around. This one kind of need. Oh snap! This is probably no. Spoiler. Something is gonna happen, but you need it anyway, so that's not too big of a spoiler actually. Needs a break, so there's this one actually, and you can go. Also this guy. Actually, I think in this scenario I can on getting a couple more fairies. I do have quite a number of them. Like 5 more forest spirits than I have on the map. Fire, no fire fairies. And only one sprite. Oh, I kinda looked for the name there. Oops. Yeah, no fire fairies as of now. Let's just continue. She's gonna tank the hell out for them, and it's gonna be nice actually. Yep. But I do need to recruit a couple more fairies. Yep, I will need them, that's... Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, not much is gonna happen right now. Due to me. Where's... Oh, there's the place. Due to me already having wiped out most of the forces. And yeah, we're just gonna have to see if there's... It's gonna happen. First of all, a couple of rights. Reasons I'm not gonna disclose. Yeah, that should be enough. Got plenty of them. I can work with them. First of all, let's just level up this one. It's doable, so why not? Okay, so we just discovered that this is probably the way that leads to the Castellan. And at the same time, Nafka and Enzo was just commenting that he has this in the background while he's doing homework. Admirable. And then they have a very nice sounding, and thanks for that compliment. It's also nice to know that I'm not completely talking to myself right now, and that there is at least one person listening. And yeah, it's just nice. Ooh, great bow. Well, those Forcer drones are not fun. Like seriously, those are way too strong. Then to go over there some. Like obviously can't really see where this is going for now. We will certainly find out sooner or later. Then let's gobble up some more XP there. And right, intelligent, resilient, perfect. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is everything I need to keep going there, I think. Yep, accurate. Then let's take that village over there, why not? Slow this one down, so he gets a shot at killing it and advancing. And look, I've got 2 dire Rough Riders. Okay. Ooh, that was nice, killing that one on retaliation easily. Okay, so there's a worm. Couple of them, so I really hope we're getting to whatever interesting thing there's gonna be soonish. Also, there's another village down there, which is honestly nice. There, this one as well. Yes, I'm gonna take this thing. Even though it might be better on else. It doesn't really matter to begin with. Those 2 guys, I can easily take them down, and it's nice. Did I actually forget this one there? Okay, there's the thing I was looking for. Another lore crystal as I can. Well, it's not exactly the name, but those crystals always contain some kind of lore stuff. So let's go with this. Lore glue. Something like that. So, now let's kill this one. We're not really in a hurry here with time. And I just want to advance my units there, so it shouldn't be too hard. Also, I really need to read out that stuff first. Oh, this one. Ammo. Like, you saw just now that the Power Spirit Cat Behemoth, they're more damage against one than against the other. That's because this one is armored, with 15% bonus to all resistances against except arcane. So of course I deal less damage against them. The infertile mother shall give birth to 4. These 4 shall seek shelter in a second. The first shall be consumed, the 3 shall be infected. The missing 5th shall provide knowledge. The 11th and the 12th shall provide hope. That's apparently some kind of prophecy, and I have no idea what they're trying to say. Huh. Anyway, time to continue on. Die. Boom. So with exploding this one, my turn automatically ended. And cutscene, apparently, like everyone involved moved to the chamber behind the door. Every leader, at least, the music stopped. But let's see what the hell is going on here. This place is so unbearably bright, even though the longest night isn't over yet. Where does all this light come from? Huh. Perhaps it's some kind of beacon built into the ceiling structure whose light is directed at us using mirrors. I've heard of some temples in the north using that kind of trick, expensive as it may be. Don't all these creatures worship darkness, though? That is incorrect. While Uriah's minions on Uriah were mostly Merthiel worshippers for historical reasons, recently she has... Ooh. Uriah be damned! Why did it have to be you? So... what happened? While she was explaining that not everyone is worshipping darkness, the doors closed behind us. The enemy lord showed up, the demon lord Himeriel, which is a Lumerial wolf mistress, surrounded by glomerular glyphs that all illuminate and regenerate. And let's read out that description. Can I do that? Yep. By combining a meticulous research of history and tradition with an arduous training in the arcane arts, this demon sorceress has attained an unrivaled mastery of the path of light and the arts and powers it confers upon the devout. Her ability to summon the records of the ancients to shield herself from the nefarious influence of the unenlightened makes it virtually invincible as a foe. This does not sound great. Luckily we have a keep to fall back to. Okay, he can recruit, he can recall. We are working with Anya's recall and recruit list here. So first of all, obviously Uber Ilenia, who's, well, pretty well suited for this task. First of all, how much is this lightning to begin with? Okay, it's exactly neutralizes any kind of day of time bonus. I would maybe I could maybe gain something from. For the record, I'm surrounded by 4 Enforcer drones. They're gonna respawn, by the way. And before the last time I've played this campaign, I always thought I do not have access to recruited units. And it was such a chore to beat this enemy leader. Because it's pretty much not possible, not meant to be possible. I always overlooked this keep over there. Iris kinda laughed in my face when I told her that. Like I was complaining to her, oh, this is so hard, it's not possible. And she was like, are you trolling me? Or something. Yeah, pretty much just like that. And to be fair, it is kinda a fair reaction there. Because really, trying to beat this without what's it called? Oh, without units is way too hard. Also, overlooking that keep is kinda dumb. Wait, where did Dara go? Who? The water fairy. She was with us just a few moments ago. Water fairy? Did I miss something? I don't know who you're talking about. Ah, never mind. I'll explain later. Boo. So yeah, Anya is taking all the damage from the attackers right now, mostly because she can recover from poison, which most of them cannot. And so yeah, she's kind of suited to getting focused by them when they can poison them. Like at least until I've got more of my power spirits into play, which are even better at soaking up damage than her. So I'm making it so she will get attacked, but at the same time that only one unit can attack at a time. Yeah. That way the abscond will probably be triggered, but she won't get killed afterwards, which is kinda important. And she actually managed to survive, so that's also pretty nice. Of course, what's her name? Agia was poisoned, which was pretty much unavoidable, honestly. But it's not too terrible. First of all, let's move to block up the new enemies that are gonna spawn pretty soon. And get rid of this one. Alright, Agia can totally take this. Basically, Agia is out of combat for forever. And let's finally try to tackle this one. Hammeril is physically frail, but the magic is too strong. We must destroy our protection glyphs, but that may prove impossible without the assistance of someone who is versed in the ways of darkness. Who is as versed in the ways of darkness as she is in the path of light. Why are you looking at me? Perhaps Anya should try instead? Like, that was real. So yeah, basically, my only hope to damage this stuff is by sending Anya to attack. Otherwise, I'm basically unable to deal any damage. Which of course is not really good. Like, any other kind of damage is instantly absorbed. There's that. So yeah, let's go there and get rid of them. But yeah, if you have access to your recalls, this is far easier to handle. Oh, by the way, what I wanted to point out is, for one, this description of the water fairy literally said that they sometimes just disappear when whatever they were trying to do is done, which is sort of what happened. Like, she delivered her message, she doesn't care about the rest anymore, and yeah. Also, without the era around, our new recruits of fairies won't have access to the kindlet trait. Only the ones we already have. It's working! Anya! Excellent. So yeah, Anya was able to deal damage to the Lumeral glyph, that thing that kind of blocks all the damage, which is obviously kind of nice. Problem is only these things recall. Oh right. No, these they do not recall, they regenerate. I don't know how I messed up this word. Also, I'm not gonna really attack them, because well, they do not deal much damage to begin with, and if I just wait them out, sort of. They respawn when killed, so if I do not kill them instantly, it's gonna take longer for them to respawn. And what is a really nice detail is that those Lumeral glyphs get smaller as they take more damage. Like, I love it. I have certainly approved. So, and what I'm doing the whole time... Wait, are they taking... Oh no, he's just more resistance to arcane damage. What I'm doing is, because Anya has not much health left, I'm slowing the first with Jovan with his bow of Crystvellum, and then I'm gonna attack with Anya. And at the same time, I've got Aegir standing behind them to improve the resistances for protection, of course. See? Otherwise, Anya would take even more damage. Okay, that's going well, honestly. Okay, let's keep doing that. Actually, I'm gonna give Anya a bit of rest here, because she's gonna need it to fight them. Okay, Maryrenko really needs a break there. Didn't pay that much attention to what's going on there. Okay, so let's get this done. Also, yeah, if I just rest, they heal up as well, so that's not good. Ooh, Anya is way low on health, and the units are also kind of running out of health. That's good. Damn. Maybe I should have recalled a couple more than this. Yep. So this is not good. It's really not good. Yeah, let's remove those barriers. Boom! Is this the game you're playing now, Agir? Allying yourself with this Iridian scum so they can die for you? So yeah, I finally managed to breach that thing, barrier stuff. But whoa, this guy is still way too powerful for my taste. And yeah, if I do it the way it is right now, I'm basically just gonna wipe it out. But I mean, let's see. This one dies, then I was lucky that they went for a gear instead, but really no, I can do better than this, easily. First of all, this one obviously needs a break, this one needs a break as well, so let's give it to them. Then let's kill this one proactively and take a break of this one. So yeah, and still wear this thing down. So yeah, any damage Anya deals is not absorbed, even if it's just you punching them. And, that kind of damage is inconsequential, so it's sort of allowed. Or at least it's not important enough to disable it. So first of all, let's do this again. Boom. So yeah, the same sentence again. I'm not gonna repeat that. So what I'm gonna do instead is sort of offer Anya up as something that can be, as someone that can be killed easily, which is true actually. But also make sure that it's only this super strong enemy. Whoa, that was... Okay, yeah, without that magic barrier, she's not as strong as I thought. No! Not the darkness! No! Please! Doors open. So, now cutscene starts, so if you've got this just on the background, I really recommend putting this in the foreground, because just me talking is gonna lose a lot of impact of what's going to happen. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait like 20 seconds and then I'm gonna start narrating this stuff. By the way, note how the music stopped. Also, the keep the enemy leader was removed and replaced with a way to the next place. And the 20 seconds are gone, so let's just go in. Look, it's another garden. There must be a way to open these walls again. Like the walls behind him. Anya, where are you going? Alright. Dovin, can you help? Oh, very well then. I suppose Kron and Igor can help me. Ooh. What now? This garden cannot physically be here. I fear that it might be an illusion cast by Zangor. Didn't you say you would be in the Citadel fighting for the fire of Uriel? More specifically, our Seer said... No, it cannot be right. No. Who is there? Did you truly think I would not find about your plans, Agir? Zangor. Did you not know I have my own informants everywhere throughout over there? Of course I would make sure to subvert the Seer's prophecy in advance. Anya, teleport us away from this place at once. I can't! I'm trying, but it seems to be something... It is not appalling that the Lady of Light left a poor mixed blood girl in charge of assisting a fallen demon lord with a death wish? We should expect more common sense from a creature who has lived for so long and seen so much. Then again, she came here seeking her own death. Alinea, you want her, don't you? But her time has already expired and the dark fire that took her will be extinguished next. I will deal with you all later, assuming anything remains by then. Oh shit. Are those? The same abomination he sent after Eloran. We could not be more unprepared for this encounter. Alinea, why couldn't you be here now? I never thought it would come to this. Why couldn't we be together to face the end? So yeah. So far, it's not really looking up for Alinea and Anya. Like, whoa. Stuff couldn't have gone worse. Anyway, I kinda have to stop here because this was the one scenario I'm gonna stream today. I'm pretty sure I can stream the next one tomorrow. And I guess we can only hope that there's something to be salvaged from this situation. Like, Alinea is dead, knocked out, prisoner, we don't know. Alyssa has her own plans, but we really don't know how or if that benefits any one of us. And Anya is kinda deaf right now. At least it looks like that. And Durva and Aegir are not too far away from following her, if we've seen as far, since they stepped into Zangar's trap. And thank you, Snufkin and Enzo, for, well, mostly listening, but also somewhat watching. Anyway, see you next time, and also thanks Iris for at least being part of the stream at the end. See you next time, maybe tomorrow, maybe not, I can't tell for sure yet.